Hi friends, welcome back to Jaja Draws. So, the reason I didn't record drawing or inking this is that I thought of it one night this week while I had my children out at their homeschooling pod. And I thought about it the whole way home on the drive. And when I got home, it was dark and the light wasn't good, but I had to sit down and draw it. And then I thought, well, I'll save the inking for when I can record. Except I just had to keep going with it. So I guess the spirit moved me. What I was thinking about when I was driving home was how it's been a year of quarantine. For some of us, this has meant different things. Some of us work essential jobs or work jobs that, essential or not, our bosses wouldn't let us stay home and still stay employed. And for those of you, I imagine there's been a great deal less isolation, but a great deal more fear than there has been for me. I want to go ahead and just take a minute to say thank you to every single one of you who has kept the basic functions of our society going while those of us who could hid in our houses. Every grocery store worker, every trash collector, every teacher, every single one of you. You are the bedrock of everything, and I don't know that we appreciate you enough. Actually, I'm positive we don't appreciate you enough, but for those of us who work in the tech industry or anything else that can be done remotely, this year has been one of, I think, profound loneliness. It has felt endless, and at the same time, like no time is passing. We now live in a timeless world where everything is the same day after day after day for what feels like eternity. So this piece is a seasonal piece, which you can't actually see until I get to the end, unless you're taking clues from the clothing that I'm wearing. But we began all of this in the early spring, and we waited on it through the summer. And then by fall, it was clear that we were settling in for the long haul. Winter, for me at least this year, has been very dark. It got to be so much for me this winter, when there was no light, and it just felt like the void we were all living in was going to last forever. But now here we are in spring again, and while I still can't go outside, it's closer. I'm opening the door. Today, which is the day I've chosen to celebrate the anniversary of our year indoors, because it's the 13th, and like all sort of bad things should be celebrated on the 13th, I think. I am having a fire pit in my backyard. Some of my friends are coming masked, of course. Only a few of my social crowd have actually managed to get their vaccine so far, but I rejoice for the ones who have. But my friends are coming. We're going to wear masks and socially distance and be outdoors. But we are going to burn stuff. We are bringing things that represent the hardships of the past year for us, and we are going to throw them on the bonfire. Leading up to this, I've had a Facebook group going where I've been talking to people about the past year and trying to be neutral about it, talking to them and saying, well, some good things have happened this year, so what are those good things? And let's talk about ways that you can calm yourself or take care of yourself. But I'm not going to lie. The thing that I think is most important for me is going to be the catharsis. So I have written a list of what hurt me this year, and I'm going to take that sucker and light it on fire with glee. And I hope if any of you are marking this time of year in any kind of way, that you find some sort of similar catharsis in whatever you choose to do to acknowledge the passing of a year. If you're feeling inclined to communicate, go ahead and share your experiences of this past year down in the comments. If you were someone who had to go out and work, if you've stayed home like me and been pretty lonely, if you've actually experienced the worst part of COVID and have lost someone, my heart goes out to you. I hope everyone is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But even if you're not, you're allowed to talk about it. So, feel free. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this piece, or at least that it spoke to you in some form or another. And I hope that as spring settles on us, you are seeing doorways to new possibilities. Bye. If you like my art, or the art of any artist here on YouTube, please consider liking and subscribing. It really does help. Thanks!